So some important cards I think that we're going to see or need to see, like Voice of Resurgence is a solid 2-for-1. Um, Worship is obviously important. He might be able to get him with like an Aven Mind Sensor.
Please stop it.
Not Ghost Quarter. Gavining Township can be good too.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff going on in this Green White Collected Company deck. I think it makes it good.
Oh, and Courser of Krupix.
Courser's the one that's like
Huge
a KO.
card to be, yeah.
All right, Hunter taking a mulligan. He's got a Noble. He's got a Courser. He's got no lands.
0 lands. Ouch.
He had 2 Coursers. Well,
This might be a quick one.
burn real good against people with 5 cards in their hand, just so you know. Just so you know. Let's see. Is there anything weird going on in Corey's deck? Nope, just mono 4-ofs. 3 Searing Blaze. You know what? That's no respect. No respect.
How many Abs and CoCo decks are you expecting to play in the tournament?
Hopefully none, because you can't beat their deck ever. So.
I think there's one KCI player in the room.
Yeah, I believe there's one.
And
I'm very sad.
I know he's not undefeated, at the very least.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of Stony here, and a lot of rest in peace.
Who cares? Who cares? Oh, mercy.
Let's see if we can get a good 5
We
here.
have 1 land. We have a bird.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this hand's nuts.
For a 5, certainly.
Scry your land to the top.
And if Hunter's on the play?
Oh, I think he is.
Oh, nice.
He gets to fetch this, play the bird.
Are you fetching Forest
No.
in the blind?
No. I'm not. That's not how I live.
Just curious.
He might know that Corey's on burn, honestly.
It's possible. I mean, he also, you don't need a ton of white.
That's fair. Does he have a second land, though?
No.
So, that's my problem.
I agree. The Knight makes me want to fetch a white source.
Please
I don't think he has a second.
Please have a lightning bolt here, Corey. He looks like he has a Searing Blaze, one of the 3.
Bolt the bird.
I think he's going to go with the Swift Spear, because that's what all burn players do.
We're not wrong.
All right, 18 for everybody.
Hunter's now
land, please.
Land.
Oh, he hits. Come on, man.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, guess what? We're not attacking ever again.
Well, the problem is he needs more lands. Ah, punished.
And now we don't have a white source.
And now you Searing Blaze this bird.
Yep, light him up. If he has the land, I think he does. Corey's just looking at him like 3, 6, 9, 14, 17, 20.
Yeah.
Grim Lavamancer, no second land. Come on, man.
Land. Ouch. So Hunter was disciplined.
Oof. Well, Hunter's missing
but
on lands
now he plays Knight. He plays Knight, and now he has all the lands he'll ever need. But the Knight is only a 3/3?
3/3 currently, so you need a land here.
So this is tough, because not only do you need a land, you kind of want to kill the... Oh,
we're dead.
And there's no cards in the yard.
No, we're dead. We are dead.
We kept a burn hand with 1 land and no, one 1-drop, 2 1-drops?
2 1-drops.
Oh, I guess he's a...
Oh, my goodness, we're suspending.
That's a little slow.
That's not doing anything, just so we're clear. Please no land on top, so we have a real game. Never mind, game's over.
Game was already
Game's over.
He just floats mana and
19.
gets a land with Knight.
Yeah, that's true. We're dead. Oh.
Man, this is...
Oh, man, this is just... See, I talked about pure
over.
magic. This is just a purist of magic.
Well, good on Hunter, because he made a good mulligan decision on the 7, I think. It was a land-light hand. And
Sure.
then the 6 was an easy one, because obviously it had no lands. But Corey had an opportunity to mulligan as well.
He sure did. And he kept, and guess what? Missed the land.
Yep.
That's like the burn deck problem mostly, is like you either don't draw lands or you draw too many. That's just hashtag burn deck problems. If he had a bolt, oh goodness.
Tracker.
If he had a bolt for the bird, it was over. Well, this is toast now, because we're going to get this tracker in play probably. Another Courser, good. No, nope, that's not how that works. This is not Magic
okay,
Online.
Sure. He's asking to see if he gets to see all the cards.
Nope.
He doesn't.
And you don't get to reveal this card, even though Magic Online does.
Does it really?
Yeah.
No, I was not aware of that.
courser.
A
Good.
second courser. Wow.
Yeah. Doink. Oh, my goodness. All right, well, we're not beating any of the cards that Hunter has assembled, actually.
Yeah.
We actually can't beat lands anymore either.
Lands and spells are amazing.
All good.
I actually think it's in his interest to block with Swiss Spear. As
On
crazy that seems.
on the Night of the Reliquary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this way he can untap, he can 3 damage at the Knight, and then use Grim Lavamancer to kill it off.
I love it. We're just shooting Hunter. Hey, look, found my land.
I don't know. Maybe he can't win that way. I don't think he can win the normal
Anyway?
way either.
Yeah, I don't think anyway.
Searing Blaze on the.
No, not the tracker. Tracker doesn't do anything at this point.
So you have to attack with Swift Spear.
I think I think you're attacking, and then
Searing Blazing the Courser when he blocks.
you honestly might not even attack. You might just like skull crack.
Oh, next turn. Sure.
Yeah, and like pray that's gonna. It's just not good enough. But
Knight getting
'cause the
lands at instant speed.
yeah, the Knight is the problem. You can also, I suppose, you can bolt something and Grim Lavamancer this turn.
Interesting. He has a bolt in hand.
Right, I'm thinking you could bolt, and then Lava
When
Man.
did he get a bolt in his hand?
He just drew it.
He drew a land, right?
Oh, you drew land? Yeah, maybe he's had it. I don't know.
When did he not use it?
I think he's at 11 now.
Oh, how you
What's
beating
that one? What's that one?
That's worship.
Oh, that's
ladies
easy.
and
That's
gentlemen.
easy. You just get to remove all their creatures and you're fine.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
These 2/4s are just simple. To
It's
remove.
easy. Yeah, it's super easy for Burn. All right, I'm gonna start looking at sideboard. He only has 2 Path Exiles. We're done here. We're done here.
Wow.
Yeah, it's rough. But with the Skull Crack, which is fine.
Burn is definitely a deck that really gets punished for missing its second and third lands.
Yeah, you truly need the second land.
You don't want the 5th one. Or it's most of the time you don't want the 4th one.
Yeah. I think we're basically priced into blocking at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, now you just throw the 1/2 and the Swift Spear in front of this. I'm surprised nothing else attacked.
Me too.
Huh. Yeah, I'm really surprised nothing else attacked here. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, block. Missed a clue trigger. Okay. I mean, scavenging uses.
Scavenging ooze.
But this doesn't do anything because he's been skull cracked, right?
Right.
No, it doesn't gain the life, but it does gain the count, correct. Huh. Another land. So we have... Problem is he needs he needs Skullcrack for like the next 5 turns.
Fine, yeah.
You know?
Or to kill him this turn.
Or to kill him, yes.
somehow.
So realistically,
The Knight can be a 5/5.
if he had a Skullcrack here, he could Skullcrack, but this Warship's going to be the problem too. So if he could have Skullcracked, put him to 10, put him to 8 with the Lavamancer, and then double Boros charmed him, he could kill him. But that's not realistic with this fetch land in play also.
I agree.
So there's just tons of ways where Hunter's pretty covered as long as he plays it correctly.
I agree. I've been trying to like come up with a scenario where he can like Lava Man, Bolt, the Knight, because that's 5. But then he needs another Bolt. He has a land this turn, right?
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, he's done. Gave up.
wow, I think he.
I'm just going to tell you, as a burn player, you're never beating double Courser. I don't even think there's a
Sure.
way. Like, and especially because he has that worship on top. Like, there's just no way.
Yeah.
It's negative EV to sit there and stare at that and get miserable over it, I think.
I was trying to because of the fetch land. I think he actually should have fetched on his turn. Thinking about it, I think because of the fetch land, there was a window where he could kill Knight and Scavenging Ooze. And that's at least a start.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a start.
but I don't know.
I don't think it's a winning proposition at that point. Hunter's
really
5 was very good. So
yeah,
I'm gonna look at Corey's sideboard here.
sure.
He has 4 Destructive Revelry, which is kind of funny against Courser, but it just really doesn't do anything. Not a card you want to get stuck with. 2 Stonies are nonsense. The 2 Searing Bloods are pretty good. 2 Paths are very good. 2 Rest in Peace, not great, and the 3 Exquisite Firecraft, not very good either. So in these kind of matchups, I remove a lot of the creatures sometimes. Like, the Grim Lavamancers are not great. They're okay, but they don't really attack. And, like, Eidolon, they're pretty bad here. They're just 2/2s. And honestly, Hunter's deck doesn't care about taking a little bit of damage to get his game plan going. So I think, in my opinion, the Eidolons are pretty bad, and the Lavamancers are, like, right on the edge of being bad. So he only has about
How many cards is he bringing in?
four cards, it looks like. So I think, like, the Eidolons are pretty safe. Because you get in these board stalls, kind of like that one, you just need to light them on fire, and you can't with the Eidolons on the table. So I think those are pretty easy outs.
You can always attack with Eidolon, though.
Yeah, but, you know, it's just a 2. It's just a 2/2. It gets blocked by everything profitably, typically.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at Hunter's sideboard, and he's got an Elspeth. Obviously, that's way too slow. An Eldritch Evolution, which if he has, like, a bullet he wants to bring in, he could. I don't see any, like, Forge Tenders or Selfless Spirits or Core Fire Dancer.
Core Firewalker?
Or Firewalker, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think he'll bring that in. He's got a couple of Surgicals. Again, why pain yourself if you don't need to. Engineered Explosives is an interesting one. I don't really like it against Burn unless you're playing, like, the Wild Nakatl version.
Sure.
And then he's got 2 Reclamation Sage, which is, like, the only card I think I could see bringing in if you want to deal with Eidolon of the Great Revel. It's a body that can block, and it can kill an Eidolon. There's an Angel Avacyn.
Does he really have no cards to bring into this matchup?
2 Stony, 1 Eidolon of Rhetoric, maybe. So it's a 1/4 though. It's not really killing anything.
I don't think he has any cards I want.
Gideon's Intervention doesn't seem worth it because all of Corey's cards deal 3 damage.
I don't think I want any of those. I don't think I want anything.
I think the only argument I could see would be Reclamation Sage.
All right. Yeah, this matchup's typically the green mid-range creature decks are typically pretty hard for burn. Even like Jund and Abzan were pretty difficult. They just have these giant bodies really quickly, and they have ways to gain life with Scavenging Ooze and like Kitchen Finks and things like that. Courser Crewfix is even harder to beat.
Looks like Hunter is
no lands again.
One
struggling.
Land. If this is a land, I think it's a keep.
Really?
But
it's a knight. God, how lucky do you have to be to keep this kind of hand?
Again, Corey hit with a 1-lander, I think.
I think he has a second land. I know he has Searing Blaze.
Okay, Corey.
Looks like he's keeping his. Yeah, I think he had a pair of lands. He had a Searing Blaze, and he had a bunch of other things going on. So his hand's pretty solid.
I know he had a Swift Spear as well, by the looks of it.
Yeah, he gets to operate. He gets to at least play this game.
So we're waiting for these players to shuffle. If you're currently viewing, hit that follow button. We do Wednesday night Modern streams.
Yep.
We do CTs once a month. Would really help us out. Get the word out. If you're not doing anything, you want to help us out some more, maybe tweet out that the event is going on. Let your friends know. Come check us out. Any feedback you have, feel free to send it, either via private message, in chat, over Twitter. You can find our Twitter information.
Is that triple Courser?
Bottom of our stream there.
Hunter going to 5 again? That was triple Courser in that hand, I think.
If he wins on back-to-back,
I'm done.
5,
I'm not going to be back for. I'm not going to be back for the last round in the top 8. I will not be.
Matt will have fainted.
I will be done. I will be on the floor. I mean, Corey has like 2 lands with a Swift Spear and a Searing Blaze. This is like your best start against these green-white company decks.
Yeah. I'm trying to read Corey's shirt because it says it's got my name on it.
Brad's something. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunter with the 5 again. Well, this hand looks miserable too.
Going to 4. Poor Hunter.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for him. He won game 1. I truly could not feel any less bad for Hunter.
But my feeling would be you're coming off this high after winning a game on a mull to 5, and then you got a mull to 4. Like, when does it stop?
I don't know. I really don't know. I played against Hunter a couple times. I think he mulliganed a bunch against me too. What did he play? Oh, I played against Hunter at the team tournament. I think that you and I played at. He was one of my Lantern players, but
Oh,
I beat him with humans. I think Hunter is the person I attacked with noble hierarchs that were phantasmal imaged.
Yep.
I also didn't feel bad then, just so you know. Bird of Paradise, 3 lands. Is that what that is?
I think it's. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Guess what? Nice Bird of Paradise. Here's this.
Goblin Guide. Land me.
Oh, exciting.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm on a mold of 5.
It's a tireless tracker.
Is it an excavator, I think?
Wow, he has a tireless tracker. All right, good. We're going to get to watch Searing Blaze in all of its glory.
Yeah.
This is the best use for Searing Blaze.
I actually think if Hunter draws a Voice of Resurgence here, it could be a way to victory. Because obviously the bird dies. He has a plains in his hand, so if he can hit a Voice,
No.
it's a 2/2 that can block the goblin and have something left over?
No. He's dead. He's going to go to 12 this turn. I'm going to put it on the screen now. This game's over.
Matt's done the math.
I'm done. I'm done with this game. I'm going to put Hunter to 12 preemptively. Zap. Nice.
Another bird on top.
Nice.
Oh, it's a Horizon Canopy.
Yeah.
It's the new art Horizon
Yep.
Canopy.
I think we're toast.
That's not a good one.
You got two Swiss beers? 2 Swiss beers and a Rift Bolt? Okay, goodbye. I'm playing both my things now, just at smashing.
Yeah. Does he have a 1-man? Oh,
He
is
does.
that another
He has
Goblin Guide?
He has 2 Swiss beers.
I think it's a Goblin Guide as well.
Oh my goodness.
Just play them all.
Doink doink.
No, he must not. My perception to see people's hands
Nice.
has not been...
Going to 8 here?
Is that not a Goblin Guide?
That's a Rift Bolt, man.
Oh. Okay.
That's the end of the game is what that is.
Matt knows his burn cards.
I sure do, man. I played a lot of this deck. He's got a Courser. You get to gain 1 entire life this turn. Sweet. Nice. Maybe not even a life. Yep. All right, so Hunter's up at 9.
What's his last card? Corey's?
I thought it was another Searing Blaze, but I could be wrong.
Oof.
Actually, Searing Blaze is great here. It removes the bird, and it puts an extra trigger on the...
Swiftbeard.
it actually kills the Courser. I'd shoot him. Yeah, put you to 6. No land is fine here, even, because it gets to kill the Courser. Yep, never mind. Oh, what is that? Here's a Skullcrack, actually.
So he's effectively at 3. That's lethal.
Yeah, it's
Because
lethal.
each Swift Spirit.
We're going to miss a Goblin Guide trigger here. Oh, it's still the same. You get to review that anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
Dead. All right. Well, burn.
Again, for a mold of 4, Hunter's hand wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I agree. But that's kind of like just how this deck works. Like Courser's so hard to beat for burn that if you can stick one on turn 3 or turn 2, he might have got lucky in turn 2 to 1. He still might have been in the game.
Yeah.
As incredible as that is.
Yeah, that's pretty nutty.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to show. We have some slides here. I think. Let's take a look here and see what we got. So we have the upcoming championship trial for next month. So we do these once a month on the Energy Championship Series. Our next one is another $2,000 tournament, but instead of Modern, we're going to be shifting towards Legacy. And that's Saturday, August 25th, 1 week after my birthday. So if you guys want to bring me presents too, you can give me belated presents. My birthday is the 18th, so I'll accept the format Legacy, like I was saying there. Entry fee of $40, 10 a.m. reg, 11 a.m. start, and we're just at our home base at Nerd Rage Gaming.
Yeah, a few things. If you've never been to a CT, I would encourage you to come out. If you're currently grinding the points, obviously come out as well. The entry fee includes a free Dex Protection deck box. And yeah, it'll be exciting to see, with the DRS and probe bannings, what changes. So
yeah, what's that going to be like?
Yeah, but Interesting segue here. So, yeah, check out nerdragegaming.com and get 15% off MRSRP on all Dex protection products. Not just deck boxes, but I think they do binders,
Yeah, they do a lot of stuff, man. They got
sleeves.
great stuff. You know, those things, they're just like the nicest deck boxes I've ever felt. Like the inside, it's like I want to be a card in a sleeve inside the deck box, like sleeping in there. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited for the. I was excited for this tournament. It's a new release weekend, and just Modern's just. I don't love playing it, but spectating it and doing commentary on it is awesome. I love it.
I like playing it. It's just hard to get your bearings a lot of the time
Yeah.
because you really can't metagame a Modern event, and that usually means play what you know, play what you love, make sure you play it well.
Yeah, I'm excited for the Legacy CT. It's gonna be a lot in flux, right? So there's a Pro Tour has the Legacy portion in it, right?
The M25.
Which is interesting.
Yes.
To see what people draw up. Hunter's gonna mulligan again, just as a side note here. So there's that Legacy tournament, and then ours. You know, where does Grixis Delver go? I know people are playing the Rug Delver deck. I don't love the style. I don't love the play style of it. And I think that's like the de facto starting point if you're a Delver player. Is like, here's this Rug Delver deck. It's built itself. It's an old deck. Play it. And I don't think it's gotten any better as far as it goes. I don't think it's very good, honestly.
My question is, what happens to Storm? Because without Probe, Cabal Therapy gets a lot worse.
Yep.
And one of the ways that they would, attack a metagame is with Probe Cabal Therapy. Like, trying to see if they have a force or whatever they have. And that's an interesting one to me.
Here's going to be the hottest take of all time, and it's going to really upset some people. I don't think Storm was very good in the first place. I really don't. Like, that metagame was so hostile towards Storm. I don't. And it got worse now.
Well, maybe it actually improves because
without Probe?
Because Delver gets worse.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. I don't know. Maybe it could be. But I think the other combo decks are better. Like Reanimator, I think, is very good. Again, all of a sudden.
Sure. Well, Hunter has the turn 1 mana accelerant, which is really good, and Corey does not have the bolt for it. He leads on Goblin Guide. We'll see if we'll get some value here. A bird for Hunter. What is his hand?
I thought that was a Reclamation Sage, but I might be wrong. He's got to have a better payoff than that, right?
Hopefully he's got a... Okay, Voice Resurgence isn't bad.
Oh, it's a Ramunap Excavator and a Temple Garden, I believe.
Okay. Not the best card you want in the matchup.
Corey's in trouble. Not going to lie. Corey's got a lot to deal with here.
The board has been sufficiently gummed up. You want to actively be blocking with this voice now. Make that even larger. Hunter's going to be hitting his land drops, no problem.
Another Searing Blaze? No. Yeah, it is. Wow. Holy cow.
Goblin Guide, Goblin Guide.
Well, here comes 3 triggers. And it's all the same.
Oh, boy.
Well, that's pretty good. If we're going to have, like, Voice Resurgence battle, this Goblin Guide's real good. So take 4. And then, so he's going to make this token, and he has...
But he's got a collecting company now.
Yeah, he has a collecting company, which is good.
Yeah.
It just kind of depends what he hits on it, obviously.
Right.
But Corey has all gasoline. He's got like a Blaze, a Helix. He's got a lot of time here too. The only way it gets bad is if Hunter hits something like a Scavenging Ooze or a Courser Crewfix on this.
I was gonna say if he hits like Courser and then there's a land underneath. Tracker. Voice. Okay.
Tracker Voice is no good though. Like it's good, but it's not devastating in the way that a double Courser or something like that would be.
He has a land for a Clue.
You have to attack with this. I think
the elemental.
With the 5/5, it attacks for 6 this turn.
Yeah.
So I think we're coming in with the 6. I don't know. It's.
I definitely agree with you.
Yeah. So attack for 6.
And then he gets another elemental if Corey attacks with the Goblin Guys again.
Yep. I think Corey is actually in the point where we're blocking. and we're trying to burn him out from 13,
Okay.
which isn't unreasonable at this point.
Sure.
He's got at least 6. He's got a Helix, a Bolt, a Searing Blaze. That's 9.
I thought I saw a Skull Crack.
Could be a Skullcrack. He has a Grim Lavamancer also, so I think I'm playing the Lavamancer here.
Play the Lavamancer.
And then hold the Bolt.
Bolt.
Yeah, and we're probably blocking.
Yeah.
Maybe not right away, but maybe we're just blocking the token. That's interesting. Wow.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, we're bolting the Tireless Tracker.
I mean, that makes sense.
So this pushes only 2 damage is my thing.
But the Swift Spear pushes 4 damage.
4 damage, excuse me. Okay.
Definitely blocking. Go down to 9. You get an Elemental.
I think at this point, you have to block the Goblin Guide. It's the only thing it trades with.
Yep.
14. These elementals are huge, though. They're both 4/4s.
And they could both be 5/5s real quick. I mean,
He has an Excavator.
There's a Knight, too.
Oh, if he hits a land, the game's over. I think. Oh, maybe it was not an Excavator that I saw. Oh, the Knight was on top. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the
Knight was on top. He has an Excavator and a Knight.
So he can play Excavator,
play a land,
get a
play
land,
Knight.
play Knight. But then, like, he has less blockers. I don't think that's worth it. I think you just play
One
Knight
short.
or Excavator and, like, block with your O1s. Because you swing for 10.
Yeah, I think Corey's done attacking. Yeah, Corey's not attacking the rest of the game, I don't think. So, what's the best we can do here? We can play the Knight or the Excavator. And then we can attack for 10.
Yeah.
I like attacking for 10. You have 3 blockers.
I think that's a must.
Yeah, so he's attack for 10.
Actually, this is if he attacks with Bolt, that's really good because now he'll have 3 lethal attackers next turn.
Right. So now the Searing Blaze, he has to have a Searing Blaze here. I thought he might have had one, but he needs a land for that too, though.
He would need a land, yeah. And it can't be the land in the graveyard.
Boros Charm. Well, he has Lightning Helix.
Takes him to 7.
He can block both.
He can just block 1 in Helix.
I would block 1 in Helix, probably. He really needed a land here in order to play that Grim Lavamancer out and have that be active. I think Hunter's in good spot here.
So we're thinking about upkeep. This could just be a Skullcrack.
I don't think he's doing anything. Oh, he wants to crack the Clue.
Oh, I see. Well, that's relevant. There's a land. It's a fetch land, too.
Yeah, it's a fetch, yeah.
And just a basic.
Another land, so 2 lands and Excavator here.
So if he just plays the fetch and attacks with Knight and the 2 elementals, it is...
He has to block twice. He has to block both of them, right?
And then he plays Excavator as well to have that extra creature.
Yep.
It should be lethal.
He does have a Searing Blaze, too.
I guess
in Corey's turn. Hand.
The Helix keeps him alive, just barely.
Yeah, what are we helixing? So if we helix, so he could double block on one of these. Is he still alive if he does that? He could double block on one. How many lands are in the graveyard? 3.
2.
3 now?
That's just 2. I'm pretty sure. It's a land voice.
I was thinking he could helix one of the creatures and then double block a token and get it off the field.
Sure. But then he takes lethal, right?
Because he goes to 7 here.
And then he would take 9.
Is it 9? Yeah, it looks like 9. Okay.
So that line's not available.
Right. Here's the Excavator.
All right, so Corey needs a land and 3 damage?
That's not enough. Yeah, he just did.
Yeah, I think you're right.
He was 1 turn short on that. I think there's a way Corey could have won this game somewhere down the line.
Maybe the turn that he played Swift Spear, I think if he plays Lavamancer.
I think he plays Lavamancer, yeah.
It's an extra 2 damage the next turn.
And then 2 damage this turn.
But then he missed out on 2 damage?
Yeah.
Because he like gained 2 damage on that turn?
Yeah, I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look, but I think there was a way he could have
really
won this
close.
game.
I think I think you nailed it when he needed a third land.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely needed the third land. So, all right, well, Hunter Dyer going to go to 4-1 here. I think we're going to try and find a backup at this point. Let's come back. Let's come back to us real quick. So yeah, that was kind of back and forth game. It kind of went the way I thought it would go, though, as far as maybe he didn't win the way I thought he would in the third game, but
Right.
but Hunter's matchup I think is pretty good. So
Yeah, and I mean Hunter winning the mull to 5 in game 1
Yeah.
Was pretty huge, and having the mull in game 2 to 4.
yes,
And I think he mulled to 6 in game 3.
yeah,
So thankfully for Hunter, he had a good matchup.
yeah, it's pretty good, and Burn just has a tough time against like the giant thing, especially the accelerated giant things. So tough loss, tough matchup for Corey, but he's still got a couple rounds left, and kind of see how one round left, and we'll see how it shakes out from there, kind of.
Yep.
So
Let's